Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to SBAA Nation. My name is Keith, aka Keystone. Happy freaking Tuesday. Hope you all made some money yesterday. In today's video, guys, I am excited about this one. We got another hit parlay, just like the one you see up on the screen I gave out yesterday. We've been on freaking fire with these. I think this is literally 7 out of 8 that I've hit. We're going to keep running this. It's going to be two guys I really like today. And then I also have some home run leans. I want to talk to you guys about a few things. And I have a play with a couple pitcher props that I really like that I found some great value on over on Chalkboard Fantasy. So if you are new to the channel, guys, do me a favor, hit that sub button, turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. I'm gonna beef up the content a little bit going forward. I'm getting some energy. The closer and closer I get to football season, just excites me a little bit. But we have a full summer full of MLB and UFC, which has been an absolute moneymaker for us. I'm excited about this event. In fact, I want to talk to you guys about it real quickly. Quick recap, I had hardly any action yesterday. This was the other play I gave you guys. And then I think we had one other loser, but we profited on the books. And this was a Jacob Wilson's immortal, I guess. I guess he's an actual human being. First game on the road, maybe his little trap spot, but I like some things in that series. We're going to go right back to some players over there. Yeah, it is what it is. So we went 2 out of 3. Obviously, we had the free square there. So I'm going to be in Atlanta on Friday night. I will be at the Braves Rockies game. If you are in the area, you want to come hang out. There's a couple VIPs that have already said they are coming. They want to have a beer, take some photos together, meet up, chit chat, watch some baseball. Yeah, sounds like a great time. So additionally, I'm going to be at this UFC fight night in Atlanta on Saturday night. Now I'm excited about this event. I'm gonna have when I go live to events, just like I did in KC, I tend to throw down a lot more money, get a little more aggressive, have some fun. Just all about being in the moment. So same thing. If you're interested in fight night and you're in the greater Atlanta area, you want to come check it out. I will be there Saturday night. I already have found some serious things that I want to throw money down on that I think the closer we get to the event, the odds are going to change against us. So I'm going to probably start locking in some bets very soon, probably today. And I'm going to have a lot of DFS slips. I'm going to have Georgia is a DFS state. So when I'm there at the event, I'm going to be probably making plays literally live at the event. So this is going to be a fun one. This is one you're not going to want to miss. And I got a way very easily that you can get all my picks starting right this moment up until that event, all the way through Saturday night. So it's going to be a fun one. If you're a book user, I'm going to have a ton of book plays that I set before I actually leave on Friday morning. This is the easiest way in, guys. This absolutely is going to pay for itself. It's a smash deal, as you can see on the ticker down below. This event's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Like I said, I'm expecting to have 10 racks down on this event between DFS. Most of it's probably going to be the bigger bets. Most of them will probably be on the books, and it's just going to be a hell of a lot of fun. So get on this quick. These are going to go fast. It wouldn't shock me if they were gone by Thursday morning, guys. And even if you're a little late to the party, you're going to have access to anything I send out in this plan. You just got to go back a little and look at all the slips that are still open. Very easy. If you're a DFS user, I put the links in there. One click. I make it very easy for my VIP clients. Okay. And then the book users, well, those are easy to set anyways. And yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to have some long shot looks. It's going to be a great weekend. I just got a great feeling about this. Already booked the hotel. So anyways, you guys are here for MLB today. Let's get into some MLB picks, and let's start with the hitter parlay. So I really thought about going Cal Raleigh here, and I just think Julio has the slight better matchup. Okay. He's had a hit, at least one in 8 of his last 10 games. And so he had a miss here. He's had a lot of multi-hit games. That's what you really like to see. A guy that's actually just swinging the bat well. He's going to be on the road today in Arizona. Good hitting conditions against Brandon Pfaadt. And Julio lifetime against this guy, there's a small track record here. It's 2 for 6, but that does equate to a 333 batting average. Now, Julio against right-handed pitching this season has a slight, he's hitting about the same. Same with the batting average, balls in play, hard hit percentage is about the same. He kind of does well against both. It doesn't matter righty or lefty, to be honest. And it's honestly about the same exact splits with a guy like Brandon Pfaadt. What I like here is he's going to see a lot of sliders. Definitely going to see some four-seam fastballs. You got a good weighted on base percentage against the sinker, especially. So basically, Julio's hitting 2-seam and 4-seam fastballs extremely well. What I also like is he's probably going to be batting second today. And the Diamondbacks bullpen, I don't know if you guys witnessed what happened last night, but that was egregious. I think their closer got hurt, and then the guy with 2 outs in the ninth inning, he got hurt. They were up 4-0. And the next guy that comes in after he replaced I guess allegedly the guy got hurt. He replaced him, and they gave up 4 runs. He gave up 4 runs, and then it went into extra innings. So look, I think there's a strong chance between Fada, who is kind of an inning eater. He'll probably hang out there for at least 5. That's what he does. But and then we'll get some bullpen looks. I think this is a really strong chance batting second that we'll get that 5th plate appearance, so it ups our chances to get that hit. It makes a lot of sense. So give me Julio Rodriguez today to get 1 hits. On the books, I already set this, send it out to the VIPs. I don't know why Outlier does this with these odds. You're not going to get negative 137. It's going to be, I think he was like negative 320. But what we're going to do is pair that with another A. I know an A let us down yesterday, and I would love to go right back to Jacob Wilson. That's what I like to do. A guy lets me down, I'll just go right back to him. So here's the thing, though. You're really going to pay for Jacob Wilson. It's a negative 450. Negative 450 to get a hit. Okay, he's going to be batting second. I'm not sure where Butler's going to bat. He's been so hot, it wouldn't shock me if they pulled him all the way back up to the leadoff spot where he was batting most of the beginning of the season. So we'll see. But, Butler's been equally as hot as Jacob Wilson. Maybe not in the runs and RBI department, but definitely hitting the baseball. 9 out of his last 10, couple multi-hit games in there. And then, the A's kind of just flopped until late in that game. Kikuchi did pitch very well yesterday, but this is a different game, different starting pitcher, and you're going to have Jose Soriano on the mound today. So, Butler, well, let's make sure we click on his hits here. That'd be a good start. So he's hit this in 8 of 10 games, but look at all the multi-hits right here, guys. So you're kind of seeing a similar trend here. The guy's been really hot. Same thing. He's on the road today, and if we're lucky and he ends up batting 1 through 3, it's the same thing. He's got a good shot to get that 5th plate appearance, up our chances to get this. He's exceeded at least 1 hit in 7 of his last 8 games. Been batting pretty good on the road as well. And we look at Soriano here. So he has faced him 9 times. So he's batting 375. 3 of those have been hits. I believe 2 of those have been extra base hits when I looked on a different site, or maybe I looked at the game log or something. Lawrence Butler against right-handed pitchers this season, he's actually batting almost 300. Everything goes up just a little bit. Batting average, balls in play, hard hit percentage goes up just slightly. And then the WRC plus, which is weighted runs created, it actually goes up significantly against right-handed. That's 149. That's actually an elite number because 100 is considered average. That's where, they kind of start this metric statistic. And then, Soriano, against lefties, it's close. It's real close. He is giving up a little bit more to righties, but if we get lucky enough to see some sinkers today, which 2-seam fastballs, we're going to get a hit from Lawrence Butler. Look at this weighted on base average against the 2-seam fastball. Look at this, guys. 50% of Soriano's pitches are sinkers. Sign me up. We get some curves, not quite as good there, not quite as good on the splitter. And then, same thing with the fastball and slider, pretty solid weighted on base averages, but you're looking at a 50% pitch rate here on a sinker. So that's going to be the hit parlay today. Lawrence Butler to get a hit and Julio Rodriguez to get a hit. I believe it came out to about negative 113 on the books. So I like this hit parlay a lot. And then let's move on to the pitchers that I have for y'all. And then I wanted to also tell you, I haven't been on home runs in a while because I kind of like to wait until it's this time of the year. Air's getting warmer. It's hotter outside. The temperature is getting warmer. So the weather, so the weather icon key, we call this the barometric pressure. Okay. So anything below 10, 11 is considered better for carry. And then also, this part of the country right now, it's starting to get humid over here. So we're starting to get better hitting conditions for seeing more home runs. So I have a play today that I'm going to bet. I'm probably going to throw $100 on it for 2 guys to get a homer. That's going to be on the VIP pass, guys. If that play hits, I mean, geez Louise, you could literally pay for the whole year with the VIP on a $100 bet. So I'm excited about this. You can see we got some good home run opportunities right here on Ballpark Pal. So let's go talk about some pitchers, though. So that play is going to be over on Chalkboard Fantasy. Now, guys, no one in the game is hooking you guys up like I am when you sign up with my promo codes. $100 welcome bonus is what you'll get on Chalkboard Fantasy with promo code SBAA. There is a link down below. And then on top of that, if you just text me proof, Chalkboard's actually the easiest one for you to text me proof. Your first deposit, as long as you don't screw it up and you use the right code, it'll literally say right there in your translog, referred by SBA, right on your first deposit. You send me a photo of that, you instantly get invited to one of my best ball leagues where you're going to have a chance to win $200. Okay. That applies to any of my affiliates too. You sign up to any of them, just text me proof. Okay. All the links are down below for those. Let's get into the pick. You're also going to get a free square, guys. I'm excited about this play. So pick number one, I put a half unit down on this. I put a full unit down on the hitter parlay. So we're going to take Jose Soriano to get over 2.5 walks. Now, this was a real tricky one for me. And I'm going to have a lot of looks at this guy today. I almost went the earn runs. Almost win them. The books think that the earn runs is actually a plus money situation here. You can see 70% hit rate is only starting against the A's this year. He had 3. So he went over this line. But I'm going to roll with the walks here on this one. Over 2.5 is a negative 119 on the books. Okay. And the same thing, he had four walks in that start against Oakland earlier this season. Same thing with the hits. You know, you can look at this one too. This guy just puts a lot of base runners on. The reason I went away from the earned runs is because he actually gets himself out of jams at times. So, you know, it's kind of a weird thing. He's actually worked himself out of jams, as you can see some of these spot starts right here. But what we're looking at today is going to be the walks. So you can see he's literally gone over this in 6 straight games and 7 out of the last 10. We already showed you the head-to-head. So one thing that really stood out to me right here was if you look at the Athletics in their last 30 games this season, and they have a pretty significant walk rate, and this goes up against right-handed pitching. They're not walking as much against lefties. But when you're in the 4th percentile, this is actually a really good spot here. So I don't know. I think this is just a good play on paper. It's probably going to be sweaty. It probably will be sweaty. And, you know, the hits, he could easily go over that too. And like, that's why I kind of gravitated towards the earned runs at first. But I don't know, man. It's hard to fade this right here when you're seeing this and you're seeing the A's drawing the 4th most walks. So sign me up for Jose Soriano to get over 2.5 bases on balls. All right, so let's get into the second pick, which is going to be Max Fried from the New York Yankees, less than 2.5 earned runs. This is a smash spot today. So right off the bat, Fried has only literally had 1 bad start all season. And you guys remember that one because he failed us on the strikeouts and just whatever. It was a weird start for him. But other than that, he literally hasn't gone over this line in any of his starts in, I think, 2025. Yeah, this is the only one. 92% hit rate to stay under this. Okay. Head to head, he gave up 2. This was early. Yeah, this was actually earlier this season. This was this year. So he gave up 2 against KC. The conditions are pretty neutral tomorrow as far as hitters go. The books have this at a negative 165. They think this is very likely. A couple things that really stood out to me with Kansas City. So if you come look at a couple statistics that I like to look at, ISO is what's called isolated power. It's slugging plus batting average. Okay. And this is set to against left-handed pitching. Look at Kansas City. They're second to last with a 0.85. Okay. That's terrible. You look at a couple other important statistics. We mentioned this weighted runs created plus, right? I told you 100 is considered right. That's where it starts, considered about average. Well, it's the same thing right here. Look where KC is. They're down here at 25th. So they're at a 71 rating. They just struggle against lefties. And, you know, some of these guys, you look at their track record against Max Fried, it's okay. It's middle of the pack. It's like a 240 batting average, but that's about what they're batting overall. So I don't know. Just give me the statistics. Give me the guy that literally is under this in, what did we say? All but 1 game this year. So you got to just roll with a play like this. And when you put those two together, you're going to get 2.81. So this is very juiced to go. And they actually, for some reason, I thought the value on this on Chalkboard was actually tremendous because this is considered more than a pick 'em, and the books have that at negative 120. So you put these two together, you get 2.81. This pays way more than underdog. That's why I dragged you guys over to Chalkboard today. I always try to go where the value's at. So it's nice that I've been blessed enough to have a couple affiliate partnerships with these apps so I can pick and choose which one per day. Some guys like to do the 7 day, put it in your face, kind of sell strategy. I don't do that here. Okay. I send you to wherever the best value is. So that's why I change the apps every day. Maybe it hurts my bottom line long term, but I trust that if you guys do sign up, you'll use the right code, you'll get rewarded for it. Just send me a text. And also, like I mentioned, if you want to come check out Rockies Braves on Friday night, I'll be there. If you want to come to check out UFC, I'll be there. And I think one of my creator buddies might be there as well. We'll see. We will see. I think he's going to be there with his family, but he's planning on maybe going to the UFC event while he's there. So I might be hooking up with him. We'll see. I'll let you guys know about that. And yeah, let's win some freaking money today. I'm pumped for the weekend. Go get on this, guys, before they run out. They are going to go fast. This is going to be a hyped up weekend. I'm pushing the shit out of it. Like I said, on a normal weekend, I'm not usually throwing down 10 racks. Okay. But I am going to be this weekend because I'm going to be there. I need the energy. I need positive vibes. Drop a comment. Let me know who you guys like today in the MLB. And let me know specifically who you like to hit a home run today in the MLB. And if you guess anybody right, you might just get one of these passes right here. Okay. And even if they sell out, I'll make sure you get one. I'll figure it out because I can change that eventually. If I can restock these is basically what I'm saying. So I'll make sure you get one of these if you guess somebody to get a home run right today. Okay. All right. Let's cash some slips. That's all I got for you. Peace.